From the automotive capital of the world, we get a look at a venue that pays homage to that industry. Welcome to Ford Field here in Detroit, Michigan. Straight ahead is what should be a very entertaining matchup between the New York Jets and the Detroit Lions. Jake Bates now ready to get this one started. And we're off in Detroit. On the return, here comes Kene Wangu. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30.
The Jets make over first and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
All right, let's get this one on the road, Brock. It is first and 10. Here's Breece Hall on the ground for the first time. He's off to the races. 30 at the 20. It's a New York touchdown. So one snap, and they're in the end zone, Brock. Tell those stat keepers to be ready. Might be a very busy game for them.
I'm kind of up for that. You kind of like that little pace?
A hundo, partner, 100%.
And to do it on the ground, to boot. What a way to begin the proceedings. The first punch thrown in the four-quarter boxing match ends up being a haymaker.
Jason Sanders is set to kick off.
Sanders all set to send it away. Returning it from the 4. And pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29.
The Lions take over first and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
The Detroit offense to the line. Here's first and 10. First game on the ground to Jahmyr Gibbs. They're going to pick up 12 yards on the play clock. That's going to set them up with a first down.
Well, more often than not, it's a passing game that's asked to go from first down in just one play. Get that big play potential on the ground. Jeez, it just infuses your offense with confidence.
Play action here with Goff. Ooh, almost a throw that cost him. Defender had it in his hands, but he dropped it. It's incomplete. Second down coming up.
Kate, I think that's a little taster, a little entree of what's to come for this wide receiver. He's going to have to make some plays into some contested coverages, and he couldn't do it right there.
On second down, Goff. Oh, he throws it quick, but what a pass rush that was. Able to hit him on the release anyway. Break that up. Third down now after that incompletion.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
On the draw, this is Gibbs. They're holding strong here. The defense gets him at the line. That's going to bring up fourth down.
That down and distance certainly is not an obvious rundown, but I kind of like the draw play. There's some risk, there's some reward. Man, there was no reward on that one as it gets stuffed before it gets going.
And this one's going to approach the 10, but looks like it's down right at the 13-yard line. First call here coming from the shotgun. They'll start this drive with Hall. And they send it straight ahead, but the front stops him after a gain of 3.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's second and 7. Play fake. Here's Klubnik. Forced out to his right. Now he takes it. And with good awareness, he slides down just ahead of that first down marker.
You know, Kate, back in the day, we had a slip and slide to practice for moments just like that. Actually practicing how to slide and get out of harm's way. Nice gain on the play. And denied that defense yet another chance to take a shot on it.
Arrives at the 40. Into the red zone. He will go. Touchdown, New York.
Feed the beast. Second time now we've called a touchdown for him. And now he's over 100 yards. No need to go anywhere else with the football, but put it in that guy's hands.
That one right down the middle. It's a 14-0 game here early.
Set to kick off.
Sanders all set to send it away. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down.
The Lions take over 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
All right, Lions just about ready. 1st and 10. Goff to the air now.
Kid, if you've heard me say it once, you've heard me say it 100 times. Completions, completions, completions. Well, that wasn't a pass. It was a scramble. But the Nets, the same thing, keeping this offense on schedule.
In a good spot here, 2nd and inches. Gibbs now from the gun. They wind up with a quality 16-yard pickup on that play. They get the 1st down, too.
It's a gain of 16 yards. And the Lions 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Throwing is gone. That's caught. Here comes Jahmyr Gibbs. And they get this down to the 28. That'll go for an 18-yard gain. And the Lions have a 1st down.
Another Detroit Lions 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 28-yard line.
Here's Goff. Connects on one to Jameson Williams. And they answer. Touchdown, Detroit. Jameson Williams. He's 4 through the air this season. Now it's Jake Bates for the extra point. Sent right down the middle and good. And that cuts the lead to 7.
14, Lions 7.
Bates has it all set up. Here comes the kickoff. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Nice field position for the Jets as they come up 1st and 10. As they go play fake, now it's Klubnik. Has his man. That's their rookie from Oregon. And this gets close to the red zone. He is inside the 25.
To number 16, Kenyon Sutty. A 41-yard gain. And the Jets 1st down.
Now they'll hit the line just outside the red zone following that big play. Klubnik. And this is going to wind up incomplete. 2nd down.
I think if you look up in phase in the defensive encyclopedia, that is a picture-perfect form of it. He was all over him in coverage, really forcing the incompletion.
Klubnik now on 2nd. He gets it complete to his man, Tyreek Hill. And they get this down to the 10-yard line before going down. 14 yards on a nice play there, and it gives them 1st and goal. Well, that right there is about the best you can hope for against double coverage. Good chunk of yards, and more importantly, Brock, you don't get burned taking a risk.
Yeah, it's really the defense that gets burned, and that is just demoralizing. You got double coverage, you got what you want, and 2 guys can't stop one.
From the red zone now. They'll just throw it away, but here comes the flag. There was nobody in the neighborhood of that one. No one in the area. He was still in the pocket. Seems like a pretty cut and dry intentional grounding to me.
Seems like you want to be an official someday, Kate.
Maybe.
Yeah, because you nailed that one.
2nd down. Here's Klubnik. On the move, headed right. Sadiq is there to haul it in. And they hit big there on that 2nd down. Let's see if this play holds up or not, though. We've got a penalty flag down. A game they were pretty happy with goes away via the penalty. And now we're going to wait to see how they respond. Penalty sends him backwards. It's 2nd and goal. Now it's Klubnik. He's got it near the 8. And he's brought down real close to that goal line at the 1.
The analytics will tell you a handful of these kind of plays per game, and your odds per drive of scoring go way up.
Klubnik's going to throw. And this is going to get into the end zone. Touchdown, New York. Kenyon Sadiq, his 3rd of the year.
Jason Sanders for the extra point.
Point after is good by Sanders. And they bump their lead up to 14.
21. Lions 7. Jason Sanders set to kick off.
Sanders all set to send it away. This return starts at the 5. They'll have decent field position to begin with here, Brock. He's tackled just beyond that 30-yard line.
The Lions take over 1st and 10 at their own 31-yard line.
New set of downs for him from the 31. Goff back to throw. And that's incomplete. Wanted to dial up the aggressiveness there like that, but couldn't connect. 2nd down. Well, they tried to match that last touchdown in just one play, Brock. Just couldn't connect on the deep shots.
Would have been kind of nice, right, if one play was all it took, but just not going to happen.
After the incompletion, still at that 31-yard line, 2nd and 10. Hand off to Gibbs from the gun. This is close, but it looks like they got the stop in time. Yep, marked at the 40, and that brings up 3rd down. Okay, so they sent the blitz, but it almost seemed to backfire there, Brock. They ran through it for a pretty nice game.
Yeah, because there's a little boom or bust, right? Is an offense, as a QB, if you see that and run away from the blitz, it can be effective like it was there.
Goff tosses that quickly out wide. And he's taken down directly on that 43-yard line. Offense up to the line fast.
A gain of 17 yards. That's good for a Lions 1st down.
Looking to throw. Goff. He is rocked. That ball's free. And this is scooped up by the Jets. And they're able to add some extra yards onto the turnover too, Brock, as this defense steals away possession.
As a quarterback, you're really trying as best you can, Kate, to find those windows where your man's got some space after the catch, because the last thing you want to do is throw him into a big hit. Yeah, I know that fumble goes on the receiver's record, but that QB, he feels responsible.
And this is going to go as a gain of about 3 before he's met and escorted out. Give him a few yards on that run. It's 2nd and 7. They go and play action. Klubnik. And they get to him, and they're going to take him down. So that is how our first quarter is going to end. A little boost of momentum there for the defense at the end of 1. Time for the second quarter of play. It's Jets football. They're looking at 3rd and very long. Looking to throw. Klubnik taking a deep shot here. The defender was waiting for that one. Make a play on it. Knocked it away. Forcing 4th down. And I think we kind of all knew what was coming. That last sack kind of forced their hand. The best option to extend that drive is to just throw it deep and hope.
I think that's exactly why sacks are so productive for defenses. It's because it does, to your point, force the hand of the offense.
And he gets his offense in better field position here to start. Up close to the 30.
1st and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
The Detroit offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10. They'll start on the ground with Gibbs. Nearly starts the drive with a 1st down run. Stopped a yard short, gain of 9.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. But as for me, I'd like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
This is Gibbs on second down. This one goes for 3 yards. He's good for a Detroit first down.
You know what I like about a second and short run play, Kate? Yeah, I like getting the first down. But you know what I like even more? That's going to set up a play-action pass in a similar down and distance, and that defense is going to have to key on the run.
Past midfield to the 45. Along this sideline inside the 25. Langsing towards the corner, and he's across. Touchdown, Lions. Jahmyr Gibbs, his 5th on the ground this year. Bates now for the point after. Accuracy perfect there as it's center cut. That cuts the lead to 7. And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. Here's Smith on the return. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
First and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
The New York offense ready to get going here. It's 1st and 10. They'll start this one out with Hall. Free up the middle. It's a breakaway. Hits the 20. And we've seen a lot of this today. He's in again. Touchdown, Jets.
New York.
Brees Hall. A hat trick for him in this first half. Sanders connects on that extra point. And they now lead by 14 points.
28. Lions 14. Jason Sanders set to kick off.
Sanders all set to send it away. Fielded at the 7. Making some progress here.
Kendrick Law on the return. The Lions take over 1st and 10 at their own 38-yard line.
Good field position for the Lions here as they head up to the line. 1st and 10. Drive begins with Gibbs. Avoids a defender. We've got a foot race. Finds a seam. Left side. He's off to the races. And he's going to get there inside the pylon. Touchdown, Detroit. Jahmyr Gibbs. Give him 2 now in this second quarter. Bates now for the point after. This one splits the umpires. It is good. And that cuts the lead to 7. And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. Here's Smith on the return. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line.
1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Offense to the line. They're going to have trips right to start out. Throwing Klubnik. Taken in by Hill, right side. And this goes out of bounds as we've got a penalty flag in the backfield, Brock. This could be roughing the passer. Always a point of emphasis, right? Protecting the quarterbacks, and that play is going to draw the flag every time. Roughing the passer on that last play, and that's always going to lead to an automatic first down. From the gun, it's Hall. And he's only able to power this forward for about 3 yards.
This offense is now left with some ground to make up a little bit here on second down. After that drive starts, the very minimal gain.
Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7.
At the 47-yard line.
Here's Klubnik. And this is incomplete. Had it for a second, but the hit broke up the catch, and now it's 3rd down.
Just cannot afford right here, Kate, to go 3 and out. Not when you watched your counterpart score a touchdown. Cling to that lead and find a way to convert this 3rd down. It's a big one. And cut off some of the mojo from the other side.
3rd and long. They're going to throw. backfield. He's got Wilson. And he gets home. Touchdown, New York. Garrett Wilson, his third on the year. Extra point attempt coming from Sanders. Sent right down the middle and good. And they bump their lead up to 14.
35. Lions 21. Jason Sanders set to kick off.
Sanders all set to send it away. He fields it from the 8. Showing a little burst so far. He's racing past midfield. At the 20. And he does! Touchdown! Bates now for the point after. Accuracy perfect there as it's center cut. And that cuts the lead to 7. After watching one kick get taken back, partner, let's see how well they can replicate it as this one's away. Wangu now to return. And he's brought down just inside the 25.
Commander Wangu on the return. The Jets take over first and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Jets getting ready for this first and 10. He's going to the air. Klubnik bails out of the pocket quick. Play didn't break how they wanted it, and he throws this away.
That's a veteran move right there by a rookie quarterback. You see so many rookies, we do, Kate, who try to play hero ball and force things in every single spot. But he's already wise enough to know how to throw it away.
Still 10 to go. Second down now from the 23. Shotgun snap, a gift to Hall. Now even a great game is going to have its lesser moments. You can't get anything out of that carry. Stop for no gain. That right there, exactly the type of havoc that a well-designed blitz can cause, Brock. Everyone's so busy picking up their rushers. That D-tackle cleaned up.
Sure did. He gets his one-on-one. He shocks him with those heavy hands, knocks off that blocker, and knocks down that runner.
Third and long for him here. It's caught by Wilson. And a massive hit at the end of that play. Oh, baby. But he hangs on through it. Still able to get that first down.
It's a gain of 35.
So the big play gets him inside the opposing 45, Brock, with a new set of downs to boot. He's going to run out of the pistol with Hall. He still has room inside the 30. And we've seen a lot of this today. He's in again. Touchdown, Jets. Brees Hall. Give him 2 now in this second quarter. Extra point attempt coming from Sanders. This one splits the uprights. It is good. And they now lead by 14 points.
42. Lions 28. Jason Sanders set to kick off.
Sanders all set to send it away. Return coming from the 6. He's stopped on the run back to the 27.
Isaiah Pacheco on the return. The Lions take over first and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
All right, Lions just about ready. First and 10. Off the gut they go with Gibbs. Makes a cut to the right sideline. And we've seen a lot of this today. He's in again. Touchdown, Lions. Jahmyr Gibbs. A hat trick for him in this first half.
The kicker on for the point after.
Bates' extra points is up and good. And that cuts the lead to 7.
The score, Jets 42. Lions 35.
And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. Wangu now to return. His effort's going to get him to that 32-yard line before he's taken down.
The Jets take over first and 10 at their own 32-yard line.
All right, working from the gun to start. First and 10. Hall takes it straight ahead. And they're able to grind him to a halt after a pickup of 4.
It's one of those sneaky little runs, Kate, that gets you enough yards to create some doubt into that defensive coordinator. You could stick to the ground. You could throw beyond the sticks. You really create some indecision now defensively.
Here's Klubnik now. And this one's not going to connect. Knocked away, and that failure to connect, Brock, means it's 3rd down.
You know, that is so hard to do. It's called body control. Great positioning to swat the ball away, not go through the receiver, no penalty flag. He's got the body control and, more importantly, the timing to knock that ball away.
They'll air it out on 3rd. And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Picked off by DJ Reed. And he's going to score on the pick 6. Touchdown, Detroit. But we all know getting the interception is the important thing, Brock. But how about this guy having the wherewithal to transition into a really nice return to then get the touchdown out of it, too?
Yeah, that's a great point. We talk about it with receivers, right, getting vertical right away after making a catch. Same thing for these defenders when they make the pick. They secure the football, sure, but instantly they go back to their offensive days. They want that touchdown, and they want a moment they won't forget.
And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out on the back of the end zone for a touchback. Nice field position for the Jets as they come up 1st and 10. Hall running between the tackles. This is going to be good for a new set of downs. In the end, about 16 yards on that play.
A run like that, Kate, it just gives everybody a little bit more bounce offensively because you also know it can set the table for more.
On the counter, Hall. And he gets him 1 as we come up to the 2-minute warning. Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down. Klubnik from the shotgun. Has him on the quick hitter. And they make the tackle at the 38. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a 1st down.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
New set of downs for him. They'll start at the 38. 1st down here for Klubnik. Taking a chance to the end zone. All the way to the end zone, and this is caught. Touchdown, New York. Garrett Wilson. Give him 2 now in this 2nd quarter. And with some poise from the rookie there, Brock, he throws a touchdown, help making up for giving it away earlier in this half.
That's what this league's all about, playing this position. You've got to forget about the mistakes. You've got to press on ahead. And you've got to be a game changer, a playmaker. He was right there.
That one splits the uprights. And they've broken this tie. They've taken a 7-point lead.
Jason Sanders set to kick off.
Sanders all set to send it away. No return here. This kick's going to wind up as a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Good field position for the Lions here as they head up to the line. 1st and 10. Straight ahead with Gibbs. And he'll manage 3 there to begin this one. 2nd and 7 coming up.
That's the kind of yardage. It's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now 2nd down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7. Gone. Chased out to his right. Here comes the pressure, and they take him down. Got him at the 31. His first this season after he had 5 last year.
As much as we talk about offenses wanting to stay ahead of the chains, they want to stay on script. Well, the defense, they want to rip that script up. And a sack like that, creating third and extra longs, it's exactly how you get it done.
And the defense is going to rally to this football, stops things in the short field. So just 4 yards on that completion. That makes it 4th and long.
4-yard gain.
The Jets take their first time out. It'll be another punt. Jack Fox out there once again. Smith on this return. Pulled in at the 20. And a nice return out of them. They have it a little further up past their own 30.
At their own 32-yard line.
They'll begin this drive with barely over 25 seconds left. First and 10, Klubnik. Outright, Cooper's got it. And they get him out just before he can move those chains, partner. It's a gain of 9 on first down.
Okay, when Bill Walsh was implementing the drag route with the 49ers in the 80s, it sounded the same way as it did with Mike Holmgren and me with the Seahawks in the 2000s versus man on a drag route, run away. You see zone coverage, settle down, give your quarterback his numbers, and you can find a completion just like that.
That's caught. It's Brees Hall. Met there, and the contact takes him to the sideline. It's going to be about a 22-yard gain, and that gives New York the first.
Gain of 22 yards. First down, New York.
Klubnik. Hall's got it again. And he's stopped at the 31-yard line. Just before halftime, we get a timeout taken.
Brings up 2nd and 5 at the 31-yard line.
5 on the catch, 5 still to go on 2nd down. Operating from the gun, Klubnik escapes the pocket. They don't connect there, and now just 3 seconds showing on the clock. Well, they connected on 3 straight before that throw, Brock. Might not be perfect anymore on this drive, but they are still moving it well.
And I don't expect that one to interrupt his progress very long. They're still on a mission this series. He's the one driving it.
Sanders sends it through. And our first half ends with 3 points. That's halftime of this contest. We'll join both teams in taking a short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports in just a moment.
Jason Sanders set to kick off.
The first half controlled by the offenses, Brock. Let's see if the defenses can take over in the second half. We're underway. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. Good field position for the Lions here as they head up to the line. 1st and 10. Throwing is gone. He's going to loft one deep to the left. This is caught inside the 15. And he gets home. Touchdown, Detroit. Jamison Williams. His 2nd in this game, matching his total from last week. Bates tacks on the extra point. And they trail by 3. Is set up and it's away. Just a 3-point game now. One goon now to return. And this drive will start inside the 25.
The Jets take over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
New York to the line. 1st and 10. A give left side for Hall. And he only gets a couple before going out of bounds, Brock. So 2nd down coming up.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet. But if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
It's caught left side by Hill. And he'll take it up to the 30 before being brought down.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
Klubnik, 3rd and short. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Roger McCreary takes it away. And he's going to score on the pick six. Touchdown, Detroit. Bates now for the point after. Send right down the middle and good. He jump ahead by 4.
Lions 56. Jets 52.
Well, Brock, hopefully some short memories on offense as they get it right back here on the kickoff after that pick six. Wangu now to return. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line.
Wangu on the return. The Jets take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Offense showing trips out right as they get set for this 1st and 10. This is Hall. Good work by this offense as they get about 20 on the play before the defense stops them. And it's going to be a New York 1st down.
It's a gain of
What a jolt to start that drive. They're up near the 45-yard line. 1st down, and they go right back to it. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory. It's a solid 70-yard pickup on 1st down. Now they're going to have 2nd and 3.
Brings up 2nd and 3.
Here's Hall once more. Makes a tackle. He's still going. He's going to be taken down here, but not before the play gets him 12 big yards and a 1st down.
7-yard line. A gain of 12. 1st down, New York.
We've set it down from 37. Taps it quick to the receiver coming across. Doesn't get much beyond the line, a yard at most. Ryan Branch getting there for the tackle. Just a yard on that catch, so 2nd and 9 coming up.
At the 36-yard line.
Klubnik's going to throw. Buys time, rolling right. That one fired in there, complete. And he is stuffed with authority there, but that stuff came later than they'd like as he gets a good bit and that 1st down. Slot man in motion left. Play fake. Here's Klubnik. And in. Touchdown, Jets. Kenyon Sadiq. His 6th of the year, 2nd in this game. Extra point attempt coming from Sanders. Accuracy perfect there as it's center cut. Lead now up to a field goal.
Lions 56. Jason Sanders set to kick
Sanders
off.
all set to send it away. And that one's going to skip across the goal line and into the end zone. So the football will come back out to the 20.
At their own 35-yard line.
Good field position for the Lions here as they head up to the line. 1st and 10. Handoff running left. Here's Gibbs. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense. Well, the extra blocking sure didn't spring that run the way they hoped it would, Brock.
In the old West Coast system, you call 12 personnel, 2 tight ends, Tiger. Tiger package comes on the field. That was a whole lot more like a kitty cat effort there.
Went the wrong way on 1st down, Brock. Here comes 2nd and 12. Play action here with Goff. Lasers this one deep down the middle. And the defender is there with him every step of the way downfield to make the hit and break up that catch. It's 3rd down.
Well, that was almost one of those nice chunk plays you like to see in the NFL, Kate, before he was able to recover and provide the hit and ultimately dislodge the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays down the field.
Oh, Brock, he's had to wait and wait to even be targeted in this game, and he's going to have to keep waiting now to see that first catch.
You know who will not be waiting? The critics after this one. You've got to get your tight end involved. Find a way somehow to get him the ball.
Over first and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. First and 10. We'll start this drive with Hall. He's out in the clear. There's the tackle. This play goes for 29 before it, though. And that's going to be first down, Jets. One play in, Brock, and his drive is already in enemy territory. Offense going audible this time. Now it's Klubnik. Throw left side. Taylor has it. And he's going to be dropped quickly after making that catch. Gain limited to a couple.
It's just kind of the type of play why you name a position like this tight end. Because it's going to be tight throws into contested windows, and you got to get the job done with people all around you.
It's everything he has under this one. Oh, brother, it's another interception. Roger McCreary takes it away. And the Lions take possession as he makes his 4th interception of our season.
Intercepted. The Lions take over first and 10 at their own 7-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun. Here's Gong. Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass. First play of the drive, Brock. You always tell me this, always the start of a new battle. And the defense wins round 1 in this series.
Yeah, and this next down kind of sets the table, right?
Yeah.
You got to now put yourself in a manageable 3rd down after lack of execution on first.
Working on 2nd down. Goff. And they bring him down up at the 12-yard line.
That concept, that route, it wasn't designed to get them a lot. But even what they did get, it was quite a battle. You know this defense so desperately wants to keep them backed up.
They've got 3rd and 5 now after the last completion got him 5. Gibbs now from the gun. Taken down, but not before he picks up 11 on the play. And that's going to get the Lions the first down. Talk about clutch time to come through with a big run there, huh, Brock? You never want to go 3 and out from your own side of the field.
You know what those big guys like at the line of scrimmage, too? They like a chunky run. They don't mind being chunky themselves, and that one moved the chains.
Coming to the line for another 1st and 10. Looking to throw. Goff. That's complete. Isaiah Pacheco. Out of bounds he goes, but not before a big gain. 18 yards on that play. And that's going to be a Lions first down.
If that down and distance, this group was pretty confident the screen would get them enough yards for the first, and it did. So long as it keeps working like that, I bet you it'll be a go-to play for them when they need it the next time.
Goff to the air now. Forced out to his right. Hit as he makes the throw, and that's going to sputter to the ground. And that's going to bring up 2nd down.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Off to pass now on 2nd down. Finds Gibbs out of the backfield. Again, he's got room. And we've seen a lot of this today. He's in again. Touchdown, Lions. Jahmyr Gibbs. That's his 3rd on the ground this week.
I think he'll take his highlights however. He can get them on a handoff, pin off a pass. It really doesn't matter. The important thing is he gets the ball. He gets the touch. And he can do his damage. Big time.
So we're through 3 here. And when we resume play, it'll be with a kickoff.
59.
Bates has it all set up. Here comes the kickoff. Wangu now to return. And he's brought down just inside the 25.
On the return. The Jets take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
The New York offense ready to get going here. It's 1st and 10. The pitch is to Hall. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line. Man, some of these middle backers are so impressive these days, Brock. No problems at all for him to range downhill and cut that play down behind the line.
Kind of the calling card of the position played today. They're not as big as they once were, but boy, can they run. As you said, whether it's downhill or sideline to sideline like that.
Look at that power, deep left side. And they pick him off again! Brian Branch has it! And the Lions get the football as he makes his 3rd interception of this season.
What makes pass? Intercepted.
We've set it downs for him from the 31.
Take over 1st and 10 at the 31-yard line.
On 1st down, it's Gibbs. Bounced it outside, but still no luck as he's brought down at the line. 2nd down coming up.
As a corner in this league, well, you can go to the Pro Bowl if you can cover. If you want to be an all-pro, you stick someone like that.
30-yard line.
Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10. Now gone. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
Last pass unsuccessful. Let's see what they do on 3rd down. A give to Gibbs. And he's going to be stopped well shy of that 1st down marker. Call it a yard. It's 4th down coming up. Important attempt coming up here for Jake Bates. It's from the right hash. 46 yards. Kicked well, and this is good! And they're going to grow their lead late, but still a one-score ball game.
Kate, it's 3 more on the scoreboard, but both sides really know it's all about one possession here in the 4th quarter when it really matters.
And this drive will start inside the 25. All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. Shaking off the pick quickly. He's going to throw. Passing quick here, but the pass rush fast enough to match it. On and in time to alter that throw. It falls incomplete. And brings up 2nd down. Continuing to throw it despite the game he's had, Brock. Coaches obviously still have faith in him despite all these interceptions.
Yeah, I think that's right. I think it's faith. And it's also like a sense of belief that, and they know, these coaches know, that this is where you've got to work through it. Not on the practice field, but when it gets really tough right here in game action.
Cut down the field. It's Cooper. Defense finally able to close on this after a gain of about 24. And that's going to be good for a Jets 1st down.
1st down, Jets.
They run. Here's Hall. Still going past the 40. And he's finally brought down at the 33. They get 20 yards out of the play and move the chains.
It's a gain of 20.
1st down now, ball at the 33. He's going to the air. Klubnik. Taking a deep shot there on 1st down. Okay, no luck connecting. It's incomplete.
You'll often hear quarterback coaches, offensive coordinators tell a quarterback if they're even, they're leaving. I don't think that receiver ever got even. There was no leaving. The coverage was too good to back that one away.
And the coverage just too good there. Didn't find the throw that he was confident in, so just throws it away. 3rd down coming up. All right, so trailing right now, looking up at the scoreboard, Brock. Can't afford to be too picky, but it did look like getting rid of that football was the right call there.
Yeah, you live to play another day. Now, the key is you've got to take advantage of this day's coming.
He gets him 5 until a ways short of that line to gain. So here comes 4th down.
If If it's first or second down, Kate, you don't really love giving up that many yards. But in that situation with a conservative offensive call, you do your job defensively.
Down a score. They're going to go for this on 4th down. Desperation time here. Absolutely fires this one right side. And they don't get the catch they need there. Their hand was forced. Brock had to try and go for it. Brock, they turned it over on downs.
Well, 99% of what they did was excellent. Right play call, good route, great throw. Just needed to make that catch. That's a situation you expect your guys to convert every time.
I'll start on the ground with Gibbs. And he'll get it up near the 38-yard line before going down.
That run may not have gotten you a first, but sure, nice little run to set the table.
Yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and inches at the 38-yard line.
Less than a ruler needed here on 2nd down. Another one for Gibbs. And that's a key stop defensively, Brock. They need more of those as they trail by a score. I think they might have taken that first down for granted there, Brock, and now their punishment is they got to figure out 3rd down.
Yeah, a little bit of questioning, some mind games now, right?
Yeah.
Why didn't that work out? Can we trust to run it here on 3rd down? Not a gigantic call, but one that certainly creates a lot of confusion.
And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away.
A 2-yard gain.
It's going to be interesting here, Brock. A lot of folks thought that they had that first down, and you saw them viscerally react when the ball was spotted just shy of that marker.
You know what the Irish would say to that? No, nay, never. Not on my watch do you run it down my throat.
Now Dan Campbell with that clock running down. Yeah, he decides to call timeout. May still have 2 to work with in this final quarter. The Lions ready for the punch. Jack Fox will kick it away. Fights his way through a tackle. And he gets his offense in better field position here to start. Up close to the 30.
At their own 26-yard line.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. They'll start this one out with Hall. Down here after a gain of about 14 yards, it looks like. That's going to give them the first.
He's tackled at the 40-yard line.
We've reached the 2-minute warning in Detroit. Jets down by 7. From the 40-yard line now, this is 1st and 10. Looking to throw, Klubnik. Rushes right there as he releases it. Goes nowhere near the target. Looking to avoid a sack there, Brock. It is 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Back to throw. Connects with his back. Hall. And they're not going to have to burn a timeout. Smart play here. He gets out of bounds with the 1st down.
It just felt like a composure play. Quarterback was calm. Receiver did his job securing the ball, and because of it, those chains are moving.
He'll look to throw it. Falls to the ground out left, incomplete. Garrett Wilson, the intended receiver, and it's going to be 2nd down.
That incompletion does one thing, Kate, gives everybody a chance to take a little breath really on both sides. And offensively in that huddle, I'm reminding my guys, play fast, but not in a hurry. Play fast, but never rush.
They send Hill right. Here he is to throw. A quick slant here into the hands of Cooper. So a solid gain there, Brock. It's still third down and short, but they've got to figure out now as they pick up 9 on that previous play.
Good luck defending that short yardage slant. Just not going to happen. There's a reason this is a go-to play for just about any quarterback in every situation.
They got 9 on their last play, Brock, so just a final yard now to go here on third down. Trying to run for it with Hall. He's hauled down after just a couple of yards, but enough. Importantly enough, they get that first down.
That's one as a running back in this league, you got to convert every time. Teams really don't care. If you're a Hall of Famer or an undrafted rookie, you can't get 1 yard for a first, they're going to start holding auditions for someone who can.
And this one's going to be incomplete. Catch there, but couldn't survive the contact. That's going to bring up second down.
This quarterback in these situations, you know you don't have much margin or you don't have much time. So that means every once in a while you're going to make some throws, put your guys in harm's way that you otherwise would not. You can apologize after.
We're approaching 50 seconds to play. It's 2nd and 10. Setting up to pass. On the move, headed right. And you can't find a connection on second down. That incompletion means it is third down.
Obviously not a tough call to make here. It is 4-down territory from here on out. The tough thing is to find a play you can execute in this moment.
Looking to throw it. And the pick is dropped. And the turnover in his hands. Couldn't hang on to it. That's going to be an incomplete pass, though. And make it fourth down.
That was it. That was their chance to escape this series. They were looking for a way out without giving up any points, and that was their ticket off the field. Unfortunately, they just couldn't quite hang on.
Here he goes. Got to have this on fourth down. No good. The pass goes incomplete, and that lengthy drive ends with nothing but a turnover on downs.
Hey, I am all for aggression. You get 4 downs, go for it. But I do have to wonder here, Kate, after being denied once again, is there going to be a trust level on that sidelines to go for it the next time they get this shot?
Good field position for the Lions here as they head up to the line. 1st and 10. Drive begins with Gibbs. Crosses midfield, still going. Into the red zone. And that should just about do it, folks. They take it in for the touchdown, and that should lock up this win.
Touchdown, Lions.
Bates now for the point after.
The kicker on for the extra point.
This one splits the uprights. It is good. They bump their lead up to 14.
Lions 73, Jets 59.
Bates has it all set up. Here comes the kickoff. Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. Nice field position for the Jets as they come up 1st and 10. Klubnik. Running right side by Sadiq. And give him about 4, nothing beyond the catch. And hit got there quickly. Jets moving quickly, trying to get the offense set.
A gain of 4.
2nd down. Here's Klubnik. Maybe a bit of desperation. Here's a deep shot. Incomplete pass, and we're down to 12 seconds remaining. Trying to connect with Tyreek Hill there. So it'll be 3rd down. Now to throw. And that's going to fall incomplete. We're down to 9 seconds left.
You never ever as an offense like 3 and outs, Kate, but you really don't like them on 3rd down when you throw into tight coverage like that. Got to manufacture a better look.
Desperation time here on 4th. And there's our last-in image of this game. It's intercepted. Brian Branch has it. And the Lions see the return go out of bounds. And that is how this game's going to end. So it's one for the win column for the Lions. Man, they were facing a top-5 defense this week, Bronk, but they made them look anything but. What a great performance to get this win.
Yeah, you can come in, Kate, with this mystique of, gosh, we're facing one of the best defenses in the league, but as soon as you get those first points, you realize, you know what? They're